What's up, guys? I'm Mike D'Antonio, founder and CEO of StockedUp, and welcome back to the Stocks with Mike and Tom show. In this episode, we're going to be talking about, we have a couple different stocks hitting highs like Facebook and Amazon. We're going to be talking about the top stocks to watch for tomorrow. We're also going to be talking about how there was a record 100,000 new coronavirus cases in the last 24 hours. Then we're going to be going over the stocks that we're watching for tomorrow, as well as a $4.31 million option that we have our eyes on for the rest of this week. And then we're going to answer all of your guys' questions. So if you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe, and you guys will see our daily stock market watch list videos on your homepage. So yeah, with that being said, Tom, if you want to tell us a little bit about what's going on with these new coronavirus cases.
Yeah, the number of newly coronavirus cases worldwide hit a daily record this week with more than 100,000 cases over the last 24 hours, according to the WHO, World Health Organization. That's huge, guys. 100,000 new cases in the last 24 hours. Imagine 10 days of that in a row. That's 1 million new cases.
Yeah.
That could put the United States in a very deep spot. If we had, imagine 100,000 cases, there was probably at least 20,000 of those, in the United States. The United States has been the biggest grower as far as cases worldwide. Obviously, we are the leading. I believe we have the most cases worldwide, don't we, Mike?
I believe so. I'm looking through the report by the WHO, and the United States reported 45,000 new cases on Tuesday alone. And then
Wow.
The second runner-up was Russia with just under 10,000 new cases on Tuesday alone. So that's crazy. There's about 5 million global cases and 325,000 deaths worldwide. So it's pretty crazy. And, to see a daily record of 100,000 new cases like in one day, I would kind of expect the market to fall a little bit more. Like, this news is pretty new, but the market's only down like what right now, Tom? Like 16 points.
Like 16, 20 points but just keep in mind, guys, wait for that volume to come in tomorrow, because this is some crazy news. Obviously, don't play it. Make sure it happens, though. Make sure that the market reacts in a negative way before you get in.
Right.
Obviously, you don't want to get caught with your pants down on this one.
Right. You don't want to short the market and then, especially in this market where bad news equals stock market going up. So
yeah, and especially with tech and everything with record highs today, that's just crazy.
Yeah, exactly. So speaking of tech, if you want to talk about Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook, they announced Facebook Shops coming out today. And hold on, let me get to a 15-minute chart really quick. They announced Facebook Shops, which will allow easy integration for businesses across every platform Facebook has to offer. They can pretty much post products straight to their pages, and customers can purchase them right then and there through Facebook, and they can do it through Messenger. And they're adding a whole bunch of different revenues that can lead to more sales conversions for all of these companies. And it can even lead to more opportunities for ad companies posting ads on websites, directing people to Facebook's new shop marketplace.
That's pretty cool, not going to lie. So one is good for Facebook, the company, but I think it'll be pretty good for like online businesses. And it's pretty cool news. And guys, we talked about Facebook yesterday. Facebook was the $20 million option yesterday. So if you guys watched yesterday's video, we told you about this yesterday before this major run up today. We called out the Facebook 220 strike call options yesterday, and today they're up 450%. Now, guys, you didn't have to be some sort of genius and do any magical stuff for this. You guys could have bought this, the Facebook 220 calls that we alerted yesterday, could have bought this today at open for about $520 each, and you could have over doubled your money today alone on this play. So that's great news. And also for everyone who's in the Discord, I called out a day trade on this today too. So if you guys want free day trade picks for stock and options, click the Discord link in the description down below, and you guys can get completely free day trades for free. Facebook was one of those day trades today, and it worked out really well. But back to the news. Facebook has a lot of momentum on the upside right now, and I've been getting a lot of messages from people saying, hey, Mike, Facebook's up 6%. Should I buy puts? And the thing is, like, no, not yet. Like, the thing is, if you buy puts on Facebook now, you're pretty much making a bet to call the top. So the thing is how I'm going to be playing Facebook is I'm going to just let it run up as far as it can. Once I actually see the momentum turning, like I actually see a red daily candle, or I actually see like Facebook struggling to break a strong resistance point, then I'll get inputs. But I'm not the type of trader that's going to try and call out the exact top of a stock. You know, like I had people messaging me asking if I should buy Facebook puts today when Facebook was only up 3% and now it's up 6%. So, you know, you never want to underestimate the momentum of stocks, especially at tech stocks. Like, Tom, if you could go to TTWO,
Yep.
this stock had a crazy run last week and it just kept going up and up and up and up, you know, so you just want to wait until that. And actually TWLO too, sorry, I got confused, but they're both the same scenario. TWLO, you see like how it shot up and it kept running further and further and further, like high up. So, you know, you just want to wait until you actually get some sort of red candle. And I think like Facebook, this run up could be a mix of the TWLO run up and as well as the Apple run up from 2 weeks ago, I believe it was. It was like kind of like a slow mover, but it just like kept going and kept going.
Yeah,
Well,
10 in a row.
yeah, it was either 9 or 10 in a row, but that's crazy. You know what I mean? So especially in this market, I would not jump on the Facebook put side yet, maybe in a little bit, but really I'm just looking to ride the Facebook momentum up, maybe some more calls, more day trades, whatever's moving with Facebook tomorrow. And then eventually if Facebook keeps running up for about 2 more days, I'll probably get in some far out of the money call credit spreads. So that's how I'll be playing Facebook. But with that being said, we have Facebook hitting record highs today, guys. Despite being in a global pandemic, Facebook is at record highs. And, you know, they have some good reasons to back that up. I don't think they should be exactly at record highs, but, you know, they're a solid company. They're making a lot of improvements. And I don't think the pandemic affected Facebook as bad as it affected other companies like restaurant companies and like airlines and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it's really smart of them to integrate this shops right now during this time because they're really looking for the resurgence whenever everybody starts coming back from this corona.
Mm-hmm.
Then everybody will be using that Facebook shops, and that I think that's what they're looking for to help ride the market back up once this growth comes back into the market.
Yeah, I feel you for sure. And then on top of that, like it might even be like a competitive advantage, you know, like maybe to fight with Target and Amazon and just like everything else in general. Some of
Yeah, I
the,
think this will definitely be an Amazon competitor for sure.
yeah, even Google too. Like I know like you could buy certain things right off of YouTube now. I don't know if you saw that. Like you on certain products you could buy directly from YouTube or like they like link out, but it's a good competitive advantage for Facebook. And I'm excited to see how it works in the long term. And then the next stock hitting record highs is Amazon. Amazon has been just a tank lately, exploding up, and it's doing very well. And really for Amazon, we're just looking to play off this momentum. So we will talk about this later in the video because there's some cool news regarding Amazon that we're going to talk about in a couple minutes. So Facebook and Amazon are two stocks to watch out for, two tech stocks that are hitting record highs. And now on to the momentum plays for tomorrow. So guys, every single day I list out momentum plays. They normally work really well. Pretty much your only job is to watch and see if the stock breaks the high that we're about to talk about. So a play from yesterday was Spotify. The high was at about 180, and I said to watch out for this today, and it broke right through 180 all the way up to 190, and it ended up doing really well. We called this trade out yesterday, so you could have played it today. So we're going to be calling out more trades for tomorrow, and pretty much we're just waiting for them to break the high. So the first momentum trade is Facebook. Tom, what's the high on Facebook for today?
Well, in after hours, it actually hit the high of 232.
Okay, 232. So we're going to round up a little bit. If Facebook breaks 200 and let's say $232.50, if it breaks that level tomorrow, I'm going to be bullish on Facebook. So you could buy calls on this, you could sell puts, you could buy Facebook stock, however you want to play it, or you don't have to play it at all. But here's the momentum play. So Facebook, you're looking for a break around $232.50. Next, we have Twitter. Okay, and then what was the top? What was the high on this?
We should also round up to 32.50 on this one as well.
Okay, cool. So if Twitter breaks 32.50 tomorrow, I will also be bullish on Twitter. Same setup. Intel.
Yep. Intel high today hit 63.50, almost on the dot.
Awesome. So if Intel breaks above $63.50, look to get in a bullish position. And then last but not least, Disney.
121.
Okay, 121. So if Disney breaks 121 tomorrow, look for a bullish trade. And then, Tom, if you could just go to like a daily chart on Intel real quick.
Yeah, definitely. Let me get on there.
I kind of like Intel for a swing. So if we go to a daily chart real quick, I think it has a lot of potential. It's breaking out, has good momentum, market's going up in general.
It has a lot of room to fill between this channel.
Has a ton of room to fill. I really do like Intel, and I'm really considering playing Intel. And I'm kind of looking at maybe the June expirations, June 19th expiration. The options are about as cheap as they can get. Implied volatility super low. It looks like a great trade. I'm
and it just broke above this small channel that it's been in for the past month.
Yeah.
And it broke right above it today. It could have been a great day trade. And now even tomorrow, I believe it will break again. It's a very solid setup, and they're a very good stock who they make the best processors on the market, guys. Yeah. No other company makes processors like Intel's, trust me. They have the fastest processors out there.
Well, that's good to know. But Intel, I really like the Intel 65 calls for June 19th. I really like them. I'm definitely considering buying them. And then I also like MU for a swing. So if you could pull that up on a daily too, that'd be awesome. So MU, it's kind of a similar setup. They have that ascending triangle on the chart right now. There's a good setup. I'm just kind of looking to hit that. What is that resistance at? About $40, Tom? Or 50? No, 50. About
yeah,
$50. Yep, $50. So, yep, Tom perfectly drew that ascending triangle. So that's pretty much the pattern I'm looking at with MU. Feel like it has good momentum, and I do like it for a swing. But now on to the $4.3 million options trade for this week. We have Amazon again. The Amazon 2,550 strike calls that expire this week, May 22nd. And guys, in yesterday's unusual option, we had the Facebook 220 calls, and those exploded about 400 or 500% today. So hopefully we see the same thing from Amazon. I like the Amazon $2,550 calls for this week. And they're really not that expensive, especially for being an Amazon option. Only about $600. Some people, you might be like, oh no, it's a lot. But compared to how close you get to the money, and it's really not that expensive for an Amazon play. This momentum, I really do like this play, but they could be shorting this, so keep an eye on that. But the Amazon 2,550 calls are looking pretty good, and someone dumped about $4.3 million in them today. So consider checking that out to watch for tomorrow.
Yeah, the momentum on it is just insane, guys. It has 6 or 7 green days in a row right now, I believe 6. And it just broke all-time highs today. Yeah. Definitely watch for it to run. Whenever these tech stocks break all-time highs, they like to run with momentum. And it closed up at the top at $2,500. So
yeah,
definitely watch it tomorrow.
Yep, I like the setup. So now on to the comments from yesterday's video. Let me pull them up real quick. But I do like Amazon, so I'm definitely gonna have my eyes on that. So we have Max saying, "Thanks, guys. Tomorrow is another day of market money. Let's go." Let's see. Peter said, "My play on that oil short squeeze is either going to be HAL or MPC, even OXY. The MPC trade's going great. Can you pull up a chart on HAL, Tom?"
Let me get to a daily real quick.
All right. Yeah, HAL looks like it's doing pretty good. Good call, Peter. And then how about OXY?
Oxy.
Yep.
Oh, hang on, it wouldn't let me type. There we go.
All right. Yeah, I mean they both look good, Peter. You know, out of those three, I like MPC and HAL the best, but good stuff. We have Wall Street Thug saying, yeah, today was a drag. I managed to buy an HD put and a call on CGC. Good advice on just sitting back on slow days. I ended up making a bunch of small trades at the end of the day just out of boredom. Yeah, be careful with that. You know, sometimes traders correlate more trades with more money, but quite often it's like the opposite. Like the less trades, more money you make. But you know, there's a lot of variables. Just be careful with that. Thank you for the comment, though. We have Joseph saying, on your momentum trades, if they break the higher low of the previous day, what time frame are you looking at? Are you using a 5, 10 minute chart, etc.? So Joseph, it doesn't really matter which chart you use. Like when it's breaking the previous day's high, it's like the same on all the charts. However, personally, I like the 1 minute chart, the 5 minute chart, and the daily chart. I know Tom uses a couple different ones.
Yeah, I like to use the 1 minute, the 5 minute, the 15 minute, and then the daily. So pretty much the same. I just like to add the 15 minute in there as well.
And like it doesn't really matter. It's just kind of like personal preference and you know, just
Yeah, because the high is going to be the same on each chart, guys. Like here, I'll go through them for you. Like here's a 5 minute of Facebook yesterday, and you can see I drew the nice resistance line that we had to break, and we did break it in the morning in pre-market, and then we flew up during the day. So this is what it looks like on the 5, and then this is a 15-minute chart,
yep.
and then we'll go on to the daily, and you can see that the lines still stay at the same price
Right.
points, and they still have to break the same price no matter what time frame you're on.
Yep, absolutely. So we have Jay Taylor saying, so about the Facebook contracts, you can see that someone bought $20 million worth of the contract, but it doesn't show if it was a call or put, question mark. Sorry, just trying to figure out what you meant. So Jay Taylor, we know that they traded $20 million worth of the call. We know that. We just don't know if they bought the call or they shorted the call. So like if they bought the call, they think the stock's going to go up. But if they shorted the call, they think the stock is going to go down or stay the same. And it ended up like they bought the call. We have blind traders saying, I feel the same way. Think today just went flat. Yep. We have Michael saying, did they possibly sell out the Facebook calls midday when it was at 220? After looking at the contracts, it doesn't look like it, but I like your idea and like your thinking with that. Paul, we have saying Facebook giant move overnight. Maybe someone knew us. Maybe someone knew something. Well, it really looked like it. You know, to have someone put $20 million in that trade and have Facebook moving like this, it really looked like it.
Yeah, I think Mark called him last night and told him, "Hey man, throw 20 million into Facebook. I'm announcing shops tomorrow."
It's the classic Elon thing, like that
Yeah,
one.
just like that.
The one time there was someone shorted like $20 million worth of Tesla calls, and Elon tweets next day, Tesla stock's too high.
Yeah, that was mean, man. I've never heard of anything like that. A CEO tweeting, "My stock is too high," after someone bought that much money worth of
Oh
puts.
my God. That's hilarious. So we have Boo saying, I made less than $100 on Netflix. I got scared and sold it early. Hey, profit's profit. Live and learn. Great trade. Then we have Keith saying, man, I'm loving this channel. Thanks for all you do for the things you do for us. First of all, thank you for that amazing comment. And then he said, what's your thought on IVR and O? So Tom, if you want to pull up IVR. IVR, I would never trade. I never trade like penny stocks like this. Tom really doesn't either.
Yeah, I mean it's an Investco mortgage capital. So I see why he would, because in the long term a mortgage capital kind of stock, they're dealing with mortgage. So right now mortgage is not doing very well, and you can see the stock tapered from 18 down to $2.
Yeah.
It's just not our type of play, but more power to you if you think it's going to go up, but it's just not our type of play.
Right. I mean, anything that goes from $18 to like $2 would definitely lose my interest. But I
Yeah.
do like. O is a solid company. They're one of the best real estate companies there are. I like them. They pay great dividends. I like them. I don't love them though. Like I like tech and like value stocks a little bit better, like Coca-Cola, like Verizon, Apple, Facebook, uh, just like safer stocks like that, like Coca-Cola. But they are a good stock though. We have Hunter saying, great video. What do you guys think about the future of oil companies like PM and MO? So,
MO?
Tom, PM and MO deal with like tobacco and stuff, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I'm like 99% sure like they're like the leaders in like tobacco and like I'm pretty sure Altria, which is MO, even has an investment, and I believe it's Juul or some other e-cigarette company.
Oh, okay.
So, can you pull up like a longer term chart on these two?
Yeah, let's go to a maximum one day.
Yeah, let's see.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, just like kind of like on the recent history, doesn't look like they're doing too great. How about PM?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like the same thing. Like honestly, like I don't love it. I really like the value stocks, like Coca-Cola, Verizon, maybe even Starbucks, Apple, Facebook, Amazon, Google. Tech and value is kind of like what I really like, and I know Tom likes like chip makers and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely. I love the chip makers, especially like Micron and Intel. Those two are my favorites.
Yeah. So, first of all, great comment, but they're not bad. It's just I feel like there's better plays. So then we have Beast saying not true about the states opening, not having cases of COVID. Here in Texas, there was 1,000 new cases after the first weekend after opening up. What's going on with NVIDIA running up so high, and what's your thought on MGN and GAN? So just to clarify from the last video, we never said here. So there was like a news article or something that came out saying that the what was it, the rate of positivity or something like that with COVID was decreasing. That means that people are still getting new cases. It just means like it's just less. You know what I mean?
Like
Like
if they were getting 1,500 yesterday and now they're getting like 1,000 today, for example.
right. So like if you so hopefully that clarifies it. But NVDA, NVDA has a ton of momentum. Do you have any catalysts on NVDA, Tom?
No, just other than it being a very high momentum play and it's breaking new highs right now. Today it didn't have the best day in the world. You can see that it did kind of consolidate over after breaking the high yesterday.
Yeah.
Definitely watch for it to break the high tomorrow of about, let's just put it at like 364, 365. But
Yeah.
other than that, I would not get into this long term right now. It's just way too high for me right now. If I was going to get into a company like this, I would choose a company like Intel, where we have the power for it to move within this channel. And Nvidia is already all the way up at the top. Like
Right.
Nvidia would be where if Intel was at like 80 right now, and then you'd have to expect a nice fall back down, just like all the other times where it's had a big run up, it always ends up falling back down.
Yeah. So, and with NVDA, they do have earnings tomorrow, so be careful with that. MGM, I like them. I don't love them. So if you go to MGM chart, all the casino stocks and like Vegas stocks are doing pretty well this week. I like them. I don't love them. I feel like they have potential. Like maybe like MGM close to the $18 area. That's their next biggest resistance point. And then what's GAN? Oh, is GAN the
It's
was
that
it,
sports betting,
yeah, yep,
it's an
yep,
online casino actually.
yep. So
It looks like they're actually heading back up towards their highs again too. I mean, I'm sure there's not options on this since they just IPO'd a while ago, but I would definitely wait for them to break the $16 point for sure.
yeah. So it's just a giant breakout, and GAN does not have options yet. I just checked.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think so.
So then we have Joe saying, thanks. Those momentum plays look really good. They worked out really good. I did not expect all of those naked calls I sold to do so well on Tuesday. Yeah, I mean, that's a great point. We have Nanya saying Moderna will be $84 by this Friday. I wouldn't say that. Uh, there's a
I do kind of like the setup on it, how it came back down and touched like where it consolidated here. But obviously, it's just another day trade. Just wait for it to break the highs. Whenever they're running up like this, you have to wait for it. forward to do that.
Yeah, for sure. Then we have Magna saying, "Hi guys, hope all is well, and thanks for the helpful content you guys provide. Was wondering why you guys don't do YouTube live stream during market hours to attract more viewers, share news amongst ourselves faster, and can watch the live plays to avoid any delays. I believe it'll help grow your viewing slash supporting community." So great suggestion. We have definitely looked into this. But keep in mind, like, we are not like huge day traders. You know what I mean? Like, I like to trade for the first hour of the market, make my money, and then take a break. You know what I mean? And I swing trade too with the stat modeling program. But you know, we're definitely considering this, and we have a couple of great ideas that we're working on. So we are going to be adding new things to the channel pretty soon. Thank you for that comment, though. But if you do want to join both Tom and I in the middle of the trading day, you can join us by clicking the link in the description down below for the Discord. We have about 900 other great traders in that Discord, and we just talk stocks and, you know, the economy and finance all day long and share plays. So feel free to join there. Then we have Vu again saying, "May 19th, I played one option play SPY after your video, and I got a put, made about $400 and sold it at the end of the day. Thank you guys. I will catch one play today on your momentum play." Awesome. Awesome to hear that. Then we have Luke saying they only tested 45 people to make sure it would do what they predicted and not harm anyone. The FDA approved for them to test it on 600 people now in the stage 2 of testing. So that's good information, and I feel like that'll be good. That'll be really good for Moderna if they get the same results out of 600 people. And then Beast said another question: "What do you guys think about Target and Walmart?" So Target, let's take a look. Let me take a look real
Yeah,
quick.
Target's sitting at right around 119 with a big red candle today. But
Yeah.
they did have earnings last night, and both of them fell. Let's see, Walmart had earnings the day before Target, I believe. And I was actually talking to a member in Discord about this, and we were talking about how the day before Target's earnings, Walmart had earnings and they shot up in pre-market and then fell at open. And then Target did the same thing, shot up in pre-market here and then fell at open.
Well, I don't love this setup overall. I don't know. I don't love it. I kind of like it to the downside, but I just don't love it overall. I feel like there's better plays out there, like Intel and MU. You know, like I said, I just don't see anything crazy about it. I'm kind of looking at the Target chain right now, and, you know, based on the pricing and everything, I'm not a huge fan of Target right now. I just feel like there's better plays. I feel like there's no like solid edge there. You know, I do like Intel and MU though. So yeah, and then we have Vu saying, "Looking forward tomorrow on this channel." Awesome. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who left a comment on today's video. It's really helping to grow the channel. With that being said, Tom, did you have any last minute stocks, options, any insight for tomorrow?
Nope, but the Dow futures did end up falling below the 100 SMA while we were talking, and you can see that it's fallen below, and I think it can definitely move to the downside tomorrow and even overnight tonight. So definitely watch out for that with that news with the 100,000 cases within 24 hours.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's just like kind of like a lot of mixed catalysts right now in the market. Like, I personally would have thought that the 100,000 new cases would cause the market to fall more in more of like a panic sense. And then at the same time, we have Facebook and Amazon hitting highs and a lot of bullish news and stocks right now. So the market's kind of split right now. Let us know in the comments down below what you guys think. Like, guys, if you have any questions on anything we went over in this video, let us know in the comments down below. It's a total win-win. You guys get your questions answered, and then the comments help grow the channel. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who left a comment on yesterday and today's video. So I just want to say thank you guys so much. And then if you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe. We post daily stock market analysis videos and watch lists. So if you subscribe, you'll be able to see our videos automatically every day on our homepage. And if you want to be one of the first people to see our videos, click that notification bell right by the subscribe button down below, and you'll be one of the first people to see our videos right when they air out. So with that being said, thank you all for watching.